to really warm up through our core. So we're going to use our hands. This is one of my favorite ways to engage the core. Only takes a minute. We're going to walk ourselves up using our hands. So really grab onto the back of your thighs. Pull yourself up as much as you can. We're going to reach our right arm forward and let go. Left arm forward and let go. We're just here for 20 seconds. I am watching the clock. So start to really engage that deep Pilates breath as you exhale. I want you to feel that tight, low abdominal, your transverse abdominal. It's that seatbelt feeling across your waist, that feeling you get maybe when you cough. So look for that contraction in your abs, and also imagine your ribs starting to knit together into the center, that midline of your body. We have another 5, 4, we'll roll it back in 3 and sweep the arms around in 2, in 1, roll back, sweep those arms down and around. We're going to do it to each side, waking up those obliques. So right side, we take both arms, we climb up that right thigh. We're going to reach the left arm forward, right arm forward, press your palms into one another, drop your shoulders down out of your ears. Try not to move those knees, and you should really feel that right oblique engaging. Can you reach your fingertips maybe even further than your right fingertips? You're really trying to get that good twist and rotation, thinking opposite hip to rib connection. We have another 10 seconds here, and then we'll just take it over to the left in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach back. Circle those arms. Let's do it on the left side. We climb up the left. We reach the right arm forward, left arm forward. Palms pressing into one another. I'm dropping this right shoulder out of my ear. I'm staying rotated to this left side. I'm reaching my right ribs toward my left hip. And I'm really actively squeezing those palms into one another as I try to reach my right fingertips as long as my left fingertips. Whew. I love this exercise specifically because it just shows you can use 1 minute a day to deeply engage through your core, which is going to set you up to move more functionally and safely through life, more efficiently for the rest of the day. So go ahead and roll back, circle those arms, and then we'll go ahead and get into our abs. So you can stay seated where you are for now. We're going to bring our legs into tabletop, and we're going to interlace our hands and bring them right behind our head. We'll just start with some really simple lifts and lowers of the chest. So you lift up just to the tips of your shoulder blades and inhale as you lower. Let's really use our breath here. Exhale, lift as you think about your ribs funneling together and almost funneling down towards your hips as you curl up, and then you inhale, lower. Ideally, your knees are right above your hips, but if you're feeling this at all in your low back, you can either bring your feet down onto the mat and just do this in what we call our hook lying position with the feet down, or you can bring those knees slightly further toward your navel, and that will help with the weight of the legs. We're going to do this for another 4. We're going to start to twist side to side, but we're going to take it really slow in 3. We go side to side in 2. Make sure your head is heavy in your hands. We're not lifting because we're pulling our neck. Lift and hold. I want you to twist to the right, extend your left leg long. As we come through center, I want you to extend both legs. Then we'll twist to the left. Come through center, both legs are extending. We'll twist to the right. We're here for another 8, 7. As you twist to one side, Make sure that your opposite hip is staying anchored down onto that mat. Really work with control here, and if the legs extending at this angle feels like too much, you can simply raise the angle up, you can micro bend the knees, or you can just stick with those legs in tabletop. That is all available to you. Let's take it for another 4. For 3. For 2. We're just going to hold to the right in 1. Pause here to the right. We're just working that right side for 8. 7. If you need to lower the head as you come back through center, absolutely do that. Otherwise, try and stay lifted for 5. 4. 3. We're going to start to reach our right hand for our left ankle in 2. In 1, right arm reaches for the left for 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Head comes down for a reset in 2. In 1. Bend in those knees. You can set those feet down if you need to. Otherwise, you can just leave them up to continue keeping those low abs engaged. Head is resting for a moment. I want you to reach your hands for the back of your thighs. We're going to use this to get curled up nice and high. We'll transfer those hands behind our head again, and let's take it to the left. We twist to the left. We come through center. Both legs extend for 8. 7. 6. Moving slow with control. Slower is harder. 4. Don't rush through this. Take your time. 3. 2. We'll start to reach for those right toes with the left hand in 1. Left hand outside of that right ankle. Again, we're thinking opposite rib to hip. It's just that small rotation through the ribs. You have 4 more. How are those abs? We're starting out nice and spicy. I taught this earlier today, so I am already feeling it. We'll see how I go with this class. All right, let's rest. Take a moment. We're going to bring our feet down and just rock side to side through that low back. And then we'll keep our head down for this next set. We're going to do some isometric work, and then we'll move on to using our band. So bring those legs into tabletop. I want you to press into the back, or press with your hands into the top of your thighs rather. And we're just going to start here for 1 minute. So as you're doing this, you need to think actively about flattening that low back into the mat. I do want you to imprint that spine right now. And as you start to press a little bit more with the hands, you should feel those top abs lighting up. As you press with your legs and use more force there, you should feel a lot more low abs. We've got about 30 more seconds. So just keep breathing, keep focusing. This is also a great way to work your abs if you're limited on time. I train a lot of busy moms, dads, professionals, just people that are focused on doing life, but they need to get their movement in. And so finding these exercise snacks that you can get a deep engagement of muscles in a minute or less is always a focus for them. Good. We have 10, 9, 8. Legs go long in 7, 4, 3, 2. Lengthen your legs up. Stretch that low back for a moment. Hands are just going to come down on the mat. We're going to do some single leg lowers. So if you have trouble straightening your legs, try to really squeeze your quad muscle. That will help you to get them as straight as possible. Otherwise, a bend to the knees is fine. We're just going to lower our right leg down toward the center of the mat, go out to the side, back to the center, raise it up, left leg goes. So we're just making this little rainbow, and you don't have to touch your mat. It's more about keeping this engagement in your abs, and as you're taking the leg out to the side, you're also keeping those ribs hugging into the center of your body. Use your breath. Inhale as that leg goes down and is rainbowing, and really exhale to raise it back up. That will keep it in those low abs and out of your hip flexors. Good. We're going to the left, rainbowing those legs. We'll do 2 more each side. One more to the right, and up. One more to the left, and up. Bend those legs back to tabletop. Last thing, without the band for our abs, we're just going to do some toe taps. So as you lower the shape of that leg, try to think you're just bringing literally that like foot down toward the ground versus maybe like tapping down and then you're changing that 90-degree bend. It's much more difficult to keep those legs in that same shape and take them further away from your body. But certainly if there's any pressure in your low back here, you don't have to take them down as far or out as far. So let's pick it up. We're going to go for 10, 9, 8. Use that breath. Exhale as you lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good.